Hello. Well, apparently it's running. I'm not sure about it, but anyway. Um, Hello, John. Um, Congratulations for your documentary. Um, it was kind of funny to watch this thing. You are asking a good question, I think. Uh, the oldest and the most important one. Um, Now, John, I'm not sure about the logic of your answer about it. By the way, I wouldn't have answered until the very end of all documentaries and so on, just to do the wrap up, but that's just a technical matter. You're stating that it's not something you can answer with, you know, uh, just one word, and you did. You said it's all about passion. And then you elaborate on that. When you said it was about passion, I was kind of curious, but about the way you describe it afterward, I'm not sure I would agree with it. But anyway, I'll give it to you. Just to begin this, I think you don't need phrases and books, and you don't even need paragraphs and so on. It's just one word. It's about love, and you actually had one woman, and her name was Eden, stating it. It's love, and well, unfortunately, she did not elaborate that much about it, but it's the obvious answer. Now, before getting started to what we mean about love, because that would have been the true question to ask, um, given that, well, there is a very much obvious link between love, life, and the path that's in the Bible. It's Jesus saying that I'm the path, I'm the truth, and I'm life, and Jesus is about love. So yeah, about the way you'd basically define love, there is a lot to say. But there is one guy in the first documentary you did, the part one, who went kind of close to this. That's an humble guy, old one, black one, and you picked him as your cover, and that was a smart choice to me because it said about it that it was all about connecting with your own soul and expressing your humanity and being able to connect with the humanity of others. I was puzzled to see how many people couldn't just even answer, but I understand that. I mean, if you want to answer this kind of big question, you need at least two ingredients. The first one is that you need to be very much arrogant because you're claiming to have an answer to that. And the second ingredient, I think, is knowledge, or at least philosophy. That is, philos, love, and sophos, it's the wisdom. So you need to like knowledge and wisdom. So being French, I'm arrogant, and about knowledge and PhD, so I like philosophy. And so if you don't like words, and if you don't like French, racist and all, bye bye. And for the rest, let's carry on a bit with this concept of love. That'd be the answer, because we need to be articulate and structured about what we mean about it. Yeah, so let's go to the basics. Love, if you go back to the Greek guys, that's beginning of mankind, and they were saying that there are three meaning of it, and the first one is eros. I went through it, that's great, but obviously if you just have eros in your life, you're going to be in trouble. And the second meaning is it's about friendship. That's actually a soft word for love, and that's the one you have in philosophy. Philos is about friendship, and friendship is about equality. That's basically respecting the difference of the other person, and being yourself admired for your differences. And there is then the third sense of love, and that's probably the most noble one. That's agape. So you have eros, philos, and agape. Agape is about transcendence. It's more about the plateau concept of love. I can elaborate a lot on these things, but just to mention that there is a lot to learn from books about it. And what you're doing with your documentaries basically is kind of a good exercise. So that's more art to me than anything else, because back in the 17th century already we knew with La Bruyère that everything had been written, and that was already the case in the Bible itself. If you go back and read Solomon and Kohelet, it stated that there is nothing new under the sun, and he actually inspired a song from the Beatles about there is a time for everything, time. I'm not good with music. And I noticed that you used a Beatles song at some point in your documentary, so it's very good and important, I think, to go back to books if you really want to have this answer. And at the beginning it was about verb, and it still is. Bye bye. So how do I start this? I don't know. Well, I say, yeah. By the way, I'm in Canada and it's beautiful snow outside.